Hi everybody, this is Chris from Germany, and I guess like many of you, I didn't have a lot of sleep, instead a lot of energy drinks. And I worked, I think it's a peak time at 6 projects at the same time. You have to burn those tokens if you have the chance to. And I had like 2 projects, which I tried to work on for a long time, but always like pushed them away because of other priorities, so now I used it. One was a mediation app to mediate between people, but this didn't get so far. And the other one, it was a negotiation trainer, and this is what I want to present you. So say hello to Nego Ninja, which is a negotiation trainer. So practice, feedback, and real scenarios. You can sign in using your email or Google. I will do Google and just switch off the screen for a second so you don't have to see all my Google accounts. Okay. So this is what you see when you're in the application. So the most important part are the different scenarios here, which are predefined. And you can still like subdefine them, so you can specify them when you're in the scenarios. Or you can create your own custom scenario with AI or by speech. So I am a freelance product manager and I want to negotiate with a company a project. The company says it takes 15 days. I don't think it's 15 days is enough. I think 30 days is necessary, and I want at least to reach 20 days. So this is pretty much the situation. So my role, which I described, and the situation. I can define the difficulty level, counterpart personality, the mood, voice and gender, which is defined by the gender, so male or female. And I can even define the name here. So you can play like really a role game with your boss by putting his or her name into this field. So I'm now going to start the session. Hi Sarah, I want to discuss the project scope and the project timeline because I read through the milestones and it's a lot to do, and for 15 days I don't think we will be able to have it in a quality for launch. And as you plan to do marketing, I would suggest to extend it to 30 days, which sounds like a lot more, but it is necessary from my perspective to really have a launch and not burn money for marketing. So now the app is thinking.
Hello, Christoph von Awira. I appreciate you bringing this to my attention. We've assessed the project scope carefully, and our internal team genuinely believes 15 days is a realistic timeline to achieve the core objectives and ensure a quality launch. We've had success with similar projects within that time frame.
Yes, I do understand that. One second, I have to tap. Yes, I do understand that. However, I looked at the payment and social media milestones, and this is a lot more than I initially expected. And we need to make the payment correct, and social media as well to create the buzz around the launch, so that the money is well spent for the launch. So yeah, I mean, you can continue this conversation. I will end it after the next response to show you what the outcome is.
Christoph, I understand your concern about the depth required for payment and social media integration. Our 15-day estimate includes a robust, market-ready foundation for these features, designed to be effective for launch. We believe we've scoped them appropriately for the initial rollout.
Yeah, okay, now it would continue like with to negotiate, but she seems to be tough. So the other tests which I had were a little bit easier. The cool thing is at the end you get a summary, and yeah, you can see the outcome here was pretty tough. So 40 is like one of my lower outcomes so far. You get some feedback on your strengths, areas to improve, and some general summary. And you can actually look for your history as well to see like, okay, how did you perform, and you can go in here and see like the details again of that. So you can continuously get better, and I think it's already practicing talking, and I'm very impressed with the voice quality and with the contextual quality, because it's not like nice LLM trying to be nice to you or something like that. This LLM is tough. It's negotiation training. All in all, I'm very impressed because I started at 0. There was nothing. And this is the current state. There will be still payment coming in. The app is not yet available in the store because I have like the sign up process still ongoing. They have to check my company and stuff like that. But I hope to have it live soon, so you can sign up for the wait list on the page. And I will inform you as soon as it's available. And thanks for Replit. Thanks to Replit for the chance to burn tokens and create things. So this is one of them. I managed to do a lot of other things as well in parallel, and I will need a lot of sleep after that. So thank you all.